Hi there, my name is Sophie and I'm going to be your nurse today. I'm just going to do a thorough head-to-toe exam on you. And do you have any questions before we get started? Okay, great. And can you tell me your name, please?
Daniel Maloof.
Okay, and where are you right now?
I'm in the hospital.
Okay, and what's the date today?
The date today is November 19th,
Okay,
2016.
great. Okay. And why are you here at this location?
I've been having like this pain in my foot and I thought I should get it checked out.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Okay, so we have a male here who is not in any apparent distress. He's awake, alert, and oriented to person, time, and place. He was able to provide a rationale for his location. He's sitting comfortably. He was able to answer my questions appropriately. He's cooperative. He appears well-nourished, well-groomed. His breathing is unlabored. His facial expressions are appropriate. He was maintaining eye contact. And his speech is clear. So I'm just going to go ahead and examine your head and your neck, okay? And I'm going to have you just smile for me, just checking your facial symmetry. Okay, great. And then I'm going to go ahead and palpate your head and just tell me if any of this feels painful or uncomfortable to you at all. And then let me just check out your neck here. Okay. Just going to have you do a couple neck movements for me, so just look right and left. Okay, and then your ear to your shoulder on one side. And the other side, okay, and then your chin to your chest, and then backwards. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm just going to look at your eyes, and I'm just going to pull down so I can see your conjunctiva. Nothing like here. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is check your eye movement. So for this, I'm just going to have you follow my fingers and try not to move your head and just your eyes for this, okay? Ready? Okay, very good. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is shine a light in your eyes, so just look at your head. Okay, and do that again. Okay, let's try the other side. Okay, very good. Now I'm just going to have you cover one nostril and take an inhale. Okay, and try the other side. Okay, great. I'm just going to examine your ear, and then I'm going to palpate. And I apologize, my hands are cold. Does any of this feel uncomfortable to you? Any pain while I touch your ear at all?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, great. And you go ahead and look inside your mouth. Go ahead and open your mouth. Okay, and if you could just pull down your lips for me so I can see your gums. Okay, and let me see the top. Okay, and just pull your lips up for me on the top. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and stick out your tongue and just move it all around. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you to stick out your tongue one more time. Okay, is it all? Okay. All right, now I'm just going to check your lymph nodes, and what that means is that I'm just going to rub your certain areas in your head and your neck, and you just tell me if any of those areas are painful for you, okay?
Okay.
So the preauricular, postauricular, tonsillar, submandibular, and submental. And then we're going to move to the anterior cervical. Okay, and then the occipital. Okay, any of that feel uncomfortable for you?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And then now what I'm going to do is just have you push up against the resistance of my hands. Great. And go ahead and push towards my ear here. Okay, and this way. Okay, good. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to examine your chest. So for this, if you don't mind just moving the down there. Okay. So I'm just going to inspect the chest area here and move to the back. Inspect the back. Okay. And now I'm going to listen to your breathing. So let's see, let's face this student. So if you want to face that way, and then that way they can see that. All right, so whenever the stethoscope touches your skin, just go ahead and take a deep inhale or breathe in, and then breathe out through your mouth, please. gonna listen to that middle upper portion of your chest. If you could just raise your arm for me. Perfect. Okay. And the front. Okay. And if you don't mind just rotating back and
Yep.
facing this way. Okay. Okay, let me just palpate your chest and then I'll listen to your heart next. Okay. Any of that feel tender at all to you, people? Okay. So I'm just gonna listen to your heart, and you can just breathe normally for this part. Okay, so I'm just locating the second intercostal space. This is the aortic valve. And the left intercostal space, pulmonic valve. Okay. Third intercostal space, Erb's point. Fourth intercostal space, tricuspid. And the fifth intercostal space, mitral. And I'm going to go back in using light touch, which would be the bell on a regular stethoscope. Okay, great. So the next thing I'm going to do is listen to the arteries that are in your neck. So I'm going to have you hold your breath while I listen, okay? So go ahead and hold your breath. Okay, you can breathe out. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Hold your breath. Okay, great. So for the next step, I'm going to actually have you lay down and so that I can visualize the veins in your neck. There we go. And this should be at 30 degrees when you're doing that. Okay. I'm just going to check out the pulses. Carotid pulses. Okay. Move on to the brachial. Thank you. Okay, check the radial. Okay, see anything there? Okay, great. Let's check out the posterior tibialis. Okay, go. Okay, very good. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and listen to your abdomen. Or actually, I'm going to inspect your abdomen first and then I'll listen. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and touch your stomach and just tell me if you feel any pain while I do this. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with a deeper touch, and this shouldn't hurt, so please tell me if you feel any discomfort. Okay, great. And I'm just going to go ahead and check your capillary refill. Just involves me squeezing your finger, and let me see your other hand there. Okay, and then I would also check femoral pulses when I do that. But I'm going to just have you go ahead and sit up for the next step. Okay, and apply some pressure to your back, and the reason we do this is to see if you have any kidney inflammation. So if you feel any pain when I do this, just let me know. Okay, any pain during that? Okay, great. Now I'm just gonna inspect your overall skin. I'm gonna just assess the temperature in your skin throughout and see if you have any swelling in your legs. Okay, and I'm gonna check your skin elasticity, which involves me pinching your skin here. Okay, good. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to examine your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, and your hands on both sides. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and touch those areas. Just tell me if any of this is painful. So we're going to do a couple movements. So go ahead and just follow what I'm doing. So you're just going to roll your shoulders back and forward, and then go ahead and take your one arm up and go ahead and just make a circle forward, okay, and back. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So forward and back. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm just going to check your elbows out now. So go ahead and just forward, and then make a circle. And then the other way. Okay. Alright, and then go ahead and just rotate your wrists and side to side. And move your fingers. Okay, and then open and close your fingers. And now I'm going to check the strength in your arms. So just go ahead and push against my hands. Okay, and then hold. Okay, and then I'm going to check your hand strength. So go ahead and grip my fingers. Perfect. Okay. And for this part, what I'm going to have you do is tell me whether you're feeling a sharp or dull sensation. So let me show you what each is going to feel like. So this is what the sharp feels like, and this is the dull.
Okay.
So go ahead and close your eyes so I can test. Okay.
Sharp.
Okay.
Sharp.
Okay, let's try that again.
Dull.
Okay.
Sharp.
Okay. Try your other hand.
Sharp. Sharp. Dull.
Okay.
Sharp.
And try your toes.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull.
Okay, good. Okay, so now we're gonna check your reflexes. So I'm just gonna take your arm like this. So just go ahead and relax, and I'm just gonna do all the work for you here. Okay. Okay. Okay, check the other side here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check your patella reflex and your knee. That's strong reflex there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do your Achilles reflex. have you lay back down. Check the lower half of your body. So for this step, I'm gonna do all the work for you, so you just relax your legs. Okay. All right, go ahead and just rotate your ankles for me in a circle. Okay, good. And point your feet down and flex them up. And go ahead and just wiggle your toes. Okay. And then now go ahead and push down against my hands. And then push up. Great. So I'm going to have you sit up for the next part. Okay. I'm going to check the strength in your legs. So just go ahead and push towards my legs. And pull. Great. Okay. All right. We're almost done. So next thing I'm going to have you do is just take a short walk towards the sink and back so I can check your balance. Okay, and then this exercise, what you're going to do is touch your nose and then touch my finger, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to repeat that. Great, okay. Very last thing we're going to do is I'm just going to have you take your hands out like this, palms up, and I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I will be there to guide you in case you feel like you're losing your balance. Okay. Okay, very good. And that completes our exam. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay,
and we got the
We got the recording.